Less than 5 months to go, and it's all now happening. How are your guys' preparations for the ones that are giving level 3 this year? We're in mid-Jan, and I'm keen to know, in terms of what sort of an update you have. For me, things are going okay. Yeah, the fact that I started in November was pretty handy in the end. Although I did slow down in December, there wasn't much gains in December, but I'm feeling a lot better. The topics that I really wanted to spend some time, I am spending that time, fixed income and equity, so things are looking positive, although a long way to go. Now, I have changed my tact slightly, and largely due to one of the videos that I watched of Mark Meldrum. It's a couple of years old, but I keep thinking, why did I not spend enough time understanding this concept of learning? And I have left the link below, so do check this video out. But basically it talks about the 3 stages of learning applicable for level 3 candidates. And a lot of the times what happens is people spend significant amount of time on the admin side of studying, that is reading the curriculum, jotting down notes. And it's definitely something that I've been guilty of, and spending less time on functional and reinforcement learning. And even this year when I was doing my preparation and plans for the 2020 exam, I kind of followed the same pattern, only spending 60 hours or allocating 60 hours for practice exams and 200 hours for reading the curriculum and trying to memorize it. I think it's a bit too skewed. I think the reinforcement part, which I don't really want to discuss about, I think Mark has done a good job on that. The reinforcement part has to be the maximum, or at least the functional part. So I've kind of tried to make alterations to my plans. I'm no longer going to be wrapping up the curriculum at the end of March. I think I should do that by the end of February, so that it gives me March, April and May to really start practicing and register some of those LOSs. I think the only way to do that is keep practicing as much as I can. So I'm going to spend less time trying to read and trying to theorize it. I've done that in my previous attempts and it hasn't worked, but actually way more time trying to answer the questions and doing those end of chapter questions. So that's my slight alteration, and hopefully it yields benefits down the track. Keen to know where you guys are at, what sort of preparations you guys are doing. Especially I'd be keen to know how far you are. That's one of the main things. In January and February, I think that's the meaty part. It gets too late from March onwards, trying to add value to the learning curve. So even if you're trying to do mock exams, it's best to do them as soon as they come out, or at least in my opinion, in March and April, as opposed to doing them 2 or 3 weeks before the exam. It did work in level 1 and 2 for me, but it's just not proving to be sufficient enough for level 3. So yeah, I'll give you a progress update probably next month, see how far I am to finishing the curriculum, and see you in the next one. Happy studying.